these Kenyans are able to exploit their potentials fully when we support them well. And I would like to thank all the parents who cooperated in various ways in terms of paying school fees on time and providing the learners with whatever that was required. That be blessed, because these are the next candidates come next year. Now, that brings me to third term results, the end term results. This is now the only candidate class in 844 come next year. And as the class teacher, I had to feel the heat from the administration that at least the least person was to score 300 marks so that there was a smooth transition to class 8. So being a private school, our standard must be different from others. It is my pleasure and treasure, dear parents, to inform you that all these pre-candidates have done their best, and it was also great that the exams department gave me the full responsibility to invigilate and supervise all the papers. I did that as the class teacher so that there was no any form of cheating or irregularity, so that in future they don't become quack doctors like Mugo that we saw and was jailed for 29 years. So I ensured that what they score is their real score. Now, out of that, everything was done well under my watch, and I didn't tolerate any nonsense of any form, and they know that. And I can tell you that only one of them has not attained the pass mark, that is 250 and above. That is, in a class of 33, 32 have attained 250 marks and above. Above 250 to 300, I have around 9. Then above 300, there's 23, but 3 have 400. So that means that 20 have 300 marks. And that is exactly where the school mean will be. So allow me read only the first 3 who will be awarded here for today. But before I go to that, as a teacher who also underwent 844, I understand the essence and the ilk of motivation to a learner. Because if I were not motivated in 1999, when I was in class 1 by the area DO and the AEO by then, I could have not made it even to class 8. And that one made me to excel. And I clapped for others until my turn came and I was clapped for. And for that reason, I'm going to award, as a class teacher, 2 of my pupils here, pen and a pencil each, both, or each. The most improved candidate here is by the name Vincent Vintrix, wherever you are, come. We did some tests, but I was considering the midterm exams and the end term. So in the report forms, I've indicated the midterm results and the end term results. In the midterm, he had 218 marks. I'm happy for him because the boy has really struggled from 100 and he jumped to 213. Now in end term, Vincent Vintrix, by then he was the last in that class, but now we are in end term, is coming to position 30 out of 33 with 264 marks. That is about 250 marks. So I'm giving you HP pencil so that you continue writing. You have the power to write now. I'll also try to appreciate another one by the name Simon Peter. Simon Peter had 300 in midterm. I don't know whether he's around. Is he around, Simon Peter? He had 300 marks. But in the end term, with that 300 marks, Simon Peter was at position 24 in the midterm. Now in end term, Simon Peter is at position 11 with 331 marks. So that is good work, and Simon came here scoring very weak 200. So that means that the boy has worked despite challenges of being sick. So I really like that spirit, and I'll award you with the little I have, but I'll also bless you. So I want you to come here and I bless you as I give you the pens. Come. Clap for them. Yes. So, thank you for that. Being the last class, I'm sorry to have spoken a lot, but being it is also the last class, it will have some interest, because some will ask, am I going out promoted or not? Now, subject performance. In this class, there's a total of 5 subjects being taught, that is English, Kiswahili, mathematics, science, and social studies, as well as religious education, which are combined as one learning area. Now, I'll say that generally, I'll thank all my teachers in that class. They have tried their best, and whatever that has been scored here is the true picture of that class. And I'm sure that come next year, they'll do better than this. As I promise, you can see the gist and auspice of hard work. Now, English is at 69.79, which is encouraging. Kiswahili is at 63.09, which is also encouraging. Mathematics has 56.06. We have really struggled all the way from 40s, and I'm glad with the teacher because we have been working as a team. I'm hoping and I'm sure that this will be better come next year. Science is at 63.58, and that is still below the standard, but they do better. And social studies and CRE managed to score 70.091. This brings the class mean to be 322.6061. That is the highest mean that has ever been scored in that class. Allow me now officially release the results. I'll only read the first 3. In 844, we are allowed to call position as it is. And the rest, you'll receive your results in your report forms. And parents, please take note of the comments of the class teacher as well as the head teacher. They are important, and advise your son or daughter accordingly. For those who have not cleared the school fees, it is a requirement that you have to clear so that we get the results. And there is no negotiation on that after this. If you have written something, I've written something in red. So if you are not seeing the word promoted or there's a writing there, please just consult the relevant office and be assisted accordingly. Now, I'm also happy in this class because in top 3 there is stiff competition. There is no dormancy, and I like this. So position 3, Fidel Castro, 426 marks out of 500. Position 2 is someone by the name James Agri, 446 marks out of 500. So there is that silence because you thought you will come the last, but things have changed because people are really serious outside here. Position 1 is none other than Jeremy Jr., 449 marks, a difference of 3 marks. So that is how this class has performed. And I'll now take it back to the MZ so that we proceed to award this my people. Thank you very much and be blessed.
Welcome. Thank you, Bwana Professor. Be quiet there. This side. Cindy. Tell that group to keep quiet. I want to invite Baba Junior Brighton to come and award grade 7. Class 7, I mean. Brighton Junior. If you're awarding them, try to face the camera. Yes. Work hard next time so that you can also be seen there. Huh? So,
Clap for them.
Thank you very much. We want to close and we want to summarize with class 8, our candidate class. And I want to invite Mr. Hello to come and release the result for grade class 8. Class 8, wherever you are, can you wave? Just stand and wave to your special group. Huh? Stand and wave. Good. Sit down. Thank you very much. Welcome.
Thank you, the Master of Ceremony. Class 8 is the senior most class with a total of 25 candidates, but one of them did not sit this last exam. Three did not sit the last exams, and those who sat for this exam are 22. They have done not less than 15 exams this year, and the least mean they got was 306, and the highest mean they have scored is 395. I've not gotten the average, but I'll read just the last exam in specific. Out of the 22, 8 of them have 400 marks and above, with 5 having 350 to 398, 399, and 4 having 300 marks to 349, 4 having 250 to 299. I'm only going to read those people with 400 marks. They're the ones that will come here in front for awards. Position 8 is Annabelle Roda, 400 marks. Annabelle Roda. Position 7 is Marcia Wu, 403. Position 6 is Brighton Odiwur, 408. Position 5 is Faye Marvelous, 410. Position 4 is David Sheldon, 439. Position 3 is Jill Bianca Omolo, 441. Position 2 is Wendy Brandy, 448. Position 1 is Ryan Wesley, 461. Then I would go for subject mean. At position 5 is mathematics, 77.00. Position 4 is English, 77.19. Position 3 is Kiswahili, 79.94. Position 2 is science, 80.38. Position 1 is social studies, RE, 81.19. And the class mean is 395.06. In the previous exams before this, it was 361. So they have a positive division of 24. Thank you, MC.
Thank you very much. This is a candidate class. Again, I want to invite our director to award the candidates. Clap, clap, clap. We clap as they are receiving. Look at the camera. Clap for them. Let's clap. Kaa nyuma yake. Mine is remaining here. I'll take it. Clap for me. Otherwise, Mama Emanuela is laughing. I'm going to receive, even from her. Huh? Thank you very much. Now, we want to go to the next level. And this juncture, we want to invite a parent representative just to give some word of encouragement to our pupils. And I want to invite Mama Dogola, grade 1, You know that name. Where's Dogola? Wow, she's there. Allow me to invite Mom to come and talk. That is the goal, Raise your hand, they want to see you. Yes, that smiling girl, And here is the mother. Welcome.
Thank you so much. All the protocol observed. Is it afternoon? Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, pupils.
Good morning, Mother.
I thought you were going to say good morning, teacher. Anyway, we thank God for these 5 years brought us. We are glad because He has taken care of us since the year began, and we are now ending the year. So first of all, I really want to thank the teachers who have been taking care of our pupils since the year began. My fellow parents, taking care of these pupils is not very easy. Now we are going to be given these pupils for 2 months. You will attest to me that it is not easy. So we really appreciate our teachers who have been taking care of them. They have taken care of them so well. And we thank you so much. May God richly bless you. Yeah. And to my fellow parents, I also want to thank you so much because it is you and the pupils and the teachers who make the school. Without the parents, the school cannot be complete. So I thank you so much because you have paid school fee in time, and I believe even those who had challenges were able at some point to pay school fee, and that made the school to run smoothly. Come and see you, teacher. Yeah. So I thank you so much, and I encourage you that come next year, let us try. The economic times are so hard for everyone, but let us just try, because these are the future presidents, these are the future cabinet ministers and doctors and engineers and everything. So let us ensure we pay school fee for our children so that they learn. They learn in school, and let us also take good care of them. Some parents, I am a teacher and I know we face challenges where I work. At times you call a parent and tell a parent maybe about her child, and some of the parents refuse. And they totally refuse, that is not their child. Let me tell you, the teacher knows the child best. And if a teacher tells you something about your child, look keenly into it. We stay with them at home for around 3 to 4 hours. Better part of the night they sleep. So during the day they are in school. So it is the teachers who know them best. Now they are giving them to us for 2 months. One, I hate a parent who gives out her children to go for visitation. That is not a parent. If the better part of the year your child was in school, why do you give out your child to go and visit when they close? You are not motherly, you are not fatherly. Stay with your child. Stay with your child, monitor your child. Get to know the character of your child well. If you give your child out for visitation, you will not know that child. And you will be shocked someday. So I encourage parents that when we are going for holiday, let us stay with our children at home. For these 2 months, stay with your child, monitor your child. You will get to know the characters you didn't know that your child have. So just stay with them, take care of them, at least interact with them. At least bond with them. I know some parents wake so early, they come back so late when the children are asleep. Now we are giving the children. Stay with them at home. Don't let your child go for visitation. Children, if your mother or father tells you to go and visit your grandma, refuse. Tell them no. Tell them you want to stay with them. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes, stay with them. Stay with them. Don't agree to go and visit. Maybe you can go out. Let them take you to out. Enjoy yourself. Demand that. It is your right, okay? Yes. And then when you're going home, please be disciplined. Be disciplined. Choose the friends you have. I know there are big girls here. We have candidates who are going to sit. In my school, I call them big boys and girls. Some of them have reached the stage. We know parents. So they might really trick you. They can really play with your mind. So look after them seriously and keenly. So big boys and big girls, you are going home. You are going to sit for your KCPE and then you will be free. When you go home, choose your friends wisely. Somebody once said, show me your friends, I tell you your character. So obviously if you see you in a bad company, you will not convince me you are a good boy or you are a good girl. So you are going home, choose your friends wisely and stay composed as you wait for your exam. And even as you're going to face your exams, be courageous, don't panic. These things that are going to be set, you have done them from class 1 to class 8. And I know you are going to pass with flying colors as you have always, as the pupils who have done their KCPE here have always done. So just be composed. We are praying for you. God will help you reflect all that you have been learning from class 1 to class 8. Grade 6. Yes. You are also candidates, isn't it? Yes. Are you afraid of exams? No. You have done several exams, isn't it? Yes. So you also be composed. Go and face exams. Do your exams well. Next year, God willing, we shall know where to take you. Whether you will be going to high school or remaining in. Whichever way, don't be worried. The government knows best where you will go. So wherever you will go, we shall take you as parents. We assure you, just face the exams with courage and pass. Otherwise, I thank everybody for sparing your time to come and to this closing ceremony. And I pray that God may protect you so that next year we meet again as we are now. Thank you so much. May God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam. Indeed, you represented the parents. And thank you for that good encouragement. Now, allow me at this juncture to go direct to the administration. Parents, just be patient. We are about to finish. I want to invite Senior. I know he's a man of few words today. The way the sun is shining, I know him when the sun is shining. Huh? I want to invite Mr. Nano to come and talk to us.
Thank you, Madam MC. To the school director, my head teacher, my colleagues, parents and pupils, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, parents. Good morning, parents. Thank you so much. We are coming to the end of our academic year today, and I'm sure it has been a very long journey to all the parties that have been involved. And up to this far, we thank God, and we thank all of us for the efforts that we have put in. I will say very little. Children, hello? You are not silent. So please keep quiet so that you listen and we take the shortest time. Number one, we want to thank all of us for accepting to be here and to be in this school. There was a choice of any other school, but you considered China's. And thank you so much, and my prayer to you is, what we have given you is going to shape your life as a child, and it is going to give us blessings and your parents for the effort that you have put in. I also want to thank my colleagues who are teachers for the good work that they have done in class. Anytime there was a challenge, we consulted, and anytime there was something to be applauded, I want to believe that we celebrated together. I want to thank also the parents for their efforts. May God bless you, and at the good time that the Lord see or deems fit, let him give us blessings for the efforts that you have put in. From our kitty, we want to request that the children or the pupils are not allowed to just roam anyhow in town. I am a resident of this town, and the teachers are also residents of this town. Please don't allow them to walk anyhow. Give them duties that will shape their future. Train your girl in grade 3 on how she can now wash plates and even clothes, because that is what we teach in class. Give them an opportunity to practice whatever they have been learning here back at home. It might not be necessarily bookwork all the time, but ask them as a reflection of what they have been learning in school that needs application back at home. From the same kitty of the curriculum desk, we want to request that we acquire the holiday homework books for the pupils. They are here with us in school. Please acquire them before you leave this compound, or make arrangements over the holiday, maybe in the first 1 week, to get that book so that individual pupils are going to get something to engage in during their learning at home. Lastly, I want to join all of us in wishing the candidates a success. Please go for the best. I want to say that we have done our best as teachers. Your parents have also done the best that they could. Please go for the best. The life of this school depends on the result that you are going to post. So go for the best. We wish you well. Parents, let us keep them in sincere prayers so that we celebrate at the end when the results shall be out. Otherwise, I wish you all the best. For those who are going up country, please go and be careful the other side and come back in perfect health so that we begin the next academic year according to the guidance of our God. May God bless us as I bring before us the head teacher to address us.
Director of the school, parents,